Hello YouTube, and welcome to Cosy Productions bringing a video about the new Xbox 360 speed wheel, which is a component for the Forza 4 game. But this is more, well, I have Forza 4 but I haven't really played it on this because I only brought it yesterday. So the only thing I've really played on it yet is the Formula 1. So it works alright with it. I think it responds well to most games. I've had to go on a few more games like Test Drive, all that stuff, like Race Driver Grid. I had to go with that with it. I thought, you know, I had to go for Need for Speed Shift with it. That worked well. But the one problem I find with it is that there isn't enough buttons on there like it is, even for Forza. I've watched some reviews on it and it's a bit, I've been told on other reviews as well, that there isn't enough buttons on there for other things, like if you want to drive manual. It's like with Formula 1. I wasn't playing that, as you can probably see. I'm using the gears. On every racing game I have, I always use the gears. And because I'm doing that, there's no room for anything else, which you'll see in a minute. I reach for the select button on it, next to the guide button, and that's my curves. My curves has to go there, because you can't change the D-pad because they're already taken off. If you take them off, then the setting won't work. But it should show you roundabout now. I should be using my curves. No, it'll be on the next one. But there we are, I'm using my curves now. I have to reach for the back button, and that's just a pain when you want to. You can only use it on straights. If you're using it on corners, you start to lose it. It just doesn't work. Another problem which I find with it, I'm getting all the problems out the way first, is because it's plasticky, and if you listen, it's a bit blocky as well. Like, it sounds blocky, plasticky, it feels it, and it's a bit, if you're sweating, if you're in the heat of the moment, you know, in a race, and you start sweating, your hands are all over the place, you can't keep your hands straight. If you're using gears on the X, A, B, Y buttons, then you do start to get cramp in your hand, and then, as you can probably see that I'm driving, they are further up. Like, my hands are further up than they usually would be. If they're further up and you're holding them straight, like towards your chest, it's a bit further away from your chest, then it does start hurting the top of your arms, like shoulders, all them muscles. So it's better to hold them down, but then you can't see the lights on the top, because both the lights, a good thing about them, which I love, they are really good. They do light up, like if you go over vibration, one goes up. When you change gear, the right one, that flashes. It's really good. On some games, it's like when you need to change gear, the right one will start flashing rapidly, and then once you change gear, it goes off. And then it is really good. I do enjoy it, but it just seems a bit, you know, it's a good invention kind of thing, but it doesn't have a mic slot either, which is where if you have this and you want to race with your friends online, you'll have a need to talk through your Connect if you have one of them. But Connect, it picks up everything, so if you're playing, you need to have some headphones in, and then it's just even more annoying when you have headphones in. I tried it this morning, didn't work, so I went back to my controller. The only time I'll use this is when my friends aren't online and I'm playing by myself, because it doesn't. What you really need is a wireless mic. Now, if you don't have one of them and you have a wired one, get yourself a proper steering wheel. You know, if you want this, it's only if your friends aren't online, or if they can put up with you through the Connect, but most people can't. It's the triggers at the back, they're bigger than the ones on the controller, and I reckon they're very good actually. I like them, how big they are. They're more sensitive, so I can, on Formula 1, I can go slow around corners, which I'm meant to do instead of just wheel spinning everywhere. So, yeah, I hope you've enjoyed my review, and rate, subscribe, comment on any other things. Yeah, thanks.